Hello, Susie. Hi, Candace. Hey, Lee. Hey, Sandy. How's everybody doing? It is a beautiful day. Yes, it's a beautiful day in Pennsylvania for sure. Leah had ice skating this morning. She started level 3, and then we went to the lake to do a little fishing. And right now she went to the neighbors to play. And I am trying to catch up with housework. Ooh, turn that down. You know, I gotta go get some groceries. I gotta go run some errands. But I kept looking at this card that I made for you guys. Well, I made for someone. And I didn't want to mail it without showing you guys how to make it. It's very simple to do. It's really fun. So I'm going to throw together a quick video. Take a little break here from the afternoon chores. And then I'll get back to it. So here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is make my background. And I used the Spellbinders Glimmer Specialty cardstock, which is essentially Yupo paper. You can buy this in 25 or 10 sheets, but it's plastic. It's synthetic paper. And I find that it works really well with alcohol inks. And this we're going to put aside for a second. I have my Glimmer machine over here warming up. I'm sure that will be ready soon. Let me grab my alcohol splatter pad here. Okay. And then you want this little handy dandy blower tool. You can buy the Tim Holtz one, but just so you guys know, Craft First is the exact same tool. I have both of them, and I think it's $1 cheaper on my Amazon shop to get the Craft First one, which has been making those really awesome cutting plates for us. But a lot of fun to have one of those. And I think since I did that one in traditional rainbow primary colors, I will do this one in more fun kind of teals, purples, and pinks. So let's start with some like a teal green. What do I got here? And you can use any alcohol ink that you have, Ranger, any of those. So I think I'll start with this one, Laguna. And I just put like 3 or 4 drops in the corners. And then I just take my my spray tool and just spray from the middle out. And then if you wanted to add more, you can add more. If you want to add some isopropyl alcohol, you could do that. But I'm just going to do this real kind of quick here. So that was Laguna. This one is turquoise, which I think is much darker. Nope, it's lighter. I was wrong. And again, I just kind of start from the center and blow my way out. This is not difficult at all, you guys. Then let's add... do some purple here. I don't know what the name of this purple is. Purple Twilight. I have quite a few design team projects I have to get done. There's a new Catherine Pooler release coming next week, or sorry, early next month. Unfortunately, I had to decline one of the companies that I normally do release for just because I'm so busy, you guys, and I hate telling people no, but I just have so much on my plate right now that I had to say no. So you'll see some new releases coming out and then wonder, where's Nancy at? Well, just couldn't find time, you guys. There's a new release coming out for kitchen sink stamps, so you'll see stuff coming from kitchen sink stamps, Spellbinders, and Catherine Pooler from me. And then everything else that you see is just kind of like a bonus or an extra or something. I'm back at work. I'm on the road. My mom is back at work. So just trying to help her get situated. Just a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so that one, oh, sorry, that one was called Flamingo. Let's go in with some Wild Plum. Hi, Cheryl. If you missed it yesterday, Stacy did the live announcements of the Stamp Wars winners. If you missed Stamp Wars, from Kitchen Sink Stamps was our sponsor. She announced the winners on hers. I think T already announced the winner on her page as well. So you might want to go check that out to see if you're one of those people. I think I'm going to add, I want like a dark blue. There we go, Cobalt. Now, alcohol inks dry very quickly, so if you're not happy with the way your splatter looks, you can go back in with some blending solution or some isopropyl alcohol and kind of move it around. I'm okay with that because it's just the background for me. Okay, and there's two things you can do to foil. If you don't have a lot of, hi Vanessa, if you don't have a lot of alcohol on here, you can go direct to the foiling. However, I don't like to do that because this alcohol is kind of sticky. You know, you can see where it's kind of pooling up in some areas. So one of the things that you can do is take some excess foil, and it doesn't matter if it's hot foil or toner foil, this will work. And if you, if your alcohol starts to dry and you get it before it's completely dry, then your foil will stick to it. Now mine's pretty much dry, so we're not going to get too much here. But if you move fairly quickly, when it's still in this kind of tacky, sticky mode, you can get these little veins of foiling. I'm getting a little bit, but not a lot here. But if you try to hot foil over this, what could happen is that could cause everything to kind of get sticky. So I don't want to take my chances on that. So what I'll do is put that aside, let that dry completely, and then I'll just grab a piece of regular cardstock here. I'm going to bring my Glimmer machine in for you guys, which is already nice and hot. I do want to address the rumor that we started talking about last week about the Gemini foil press. It has been confirmed by Crafter's Companion in California that Gemini foil press is being discontinued. We do not know if it is being replaced by a better version or anything yet. All we know is that if you have one, you may want to stock up on a secondary plate platform. They were $24 on Amazon in the US last week when I posted the link. It's now up to $47. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Sue. So if you have a Gemini foil press, you may want to buy some additional paper craft foils. But from what we were told, yes, the machine is being discontinued. So if you don't have a hot foiling machine and you want to get into hot foiling, I would recommend getting a Glimmer machine because I don't know what kind of foil availability or support availability will be there for the Gemini foil press. So that's what we were told. It's been confirmed. So, I mean, I'll still do videos for you guys that do have the Gemini foil press. I did purchase an extra platform and some extra foils, but for me personally, I will probably be doing most of my stuff with the Glimmer from here on out. Plus, because I'm on the Spellbinders design team, you know, I want to support them as much as possible as well. So I just grabbed a piece of Glimmer Rainbow Foil and a piece of Hammermill 100-pound cardstock. And I'm using the brand new hot foil plates from Waffle Flower. Now, the Waffle Flower stamp set has been out for a while. The dies have been out for a while. But what's brand new is the hot foil plate. So I got the dies and the hot foil plate. I didn't previously have the dies. And I'm going to try to see if I can get this scripty one. Okay, we should be okay there. So it's 2 happy birthdays that match the stamp set. So you're going to get this kind of printed and scripty happy birthday and this outline happy birthday. Okay. So I just want to make sure I have room on my paper when I go to die cut this. So I want to foil it there. And I'm going to flip everything over. I also wanted to update you guys on my little Be Creative tape situation. All of that sticky adhesive cooked itself right off. So I took it off my plates. So it did work for a little while, and I think it's a good starting point to try to figure out something that would be kind of an alignment guide. But unfortunately, it got the heat from the machine just cooked it all off. All right, so I have my plates. I haven't taped them back on yet. I will do that later. And we're going to hit the timer button and let that go. I'm going to bring in my die cutting machine. So the biggest difference between the Gemini foil press and the Spellbinders is which die cutting system you can use. So if you have a Gemini or a Gemini Junior, you have to use the Gemini foil press. If you have a Glimmer, a Big Shot, Vagabond, Switch, Platinum, any of those machines, you have to use the Spellbinders machine. So for those of you guys that want to do hot foiling with the Gemini or Gemini Junior, I honestly do not know what Crafter's Companion has up their sleeve. If somebody has insight, let me know. But as far as I was told, no more Gemini foil press. I got all my girls on. I got Stacy. I got Jerry. Thanks, guys. I think Tracy's at the lake with her son. They're installing the benches her son built. Child's taking care of the baby. All right, we are done blinking, so I'm going to remove from the hot platform there and slowly run this through. And I'm only going to run it through once because I'm afraid of double foiling. Okay, I changed my mind. I will run it through twice. That may not have been a good idea. We'll find out. We will soon see. Oh no, we should be okay. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm going to move all this out of the way. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I have a little overfoiling. That doesn't bother me. I can fix that. Okay, I'm going to cut it out and then we'll fix the overfoiling. So I have my cutting platform here. I'm going to grab the cutting die. Which just barely fits on there perfectly because I put it too high on the paper, but we're good. We're good. Okay, put my top plate on. cut that out. Hi, Betty. All right, so you can see that looks pretty darn good. Let me get my little eraser. I got a couple up hot foiling, over foiling there. I think that's it. It's 2 tiny little spots. The other one got cut off. That's it. That looks good. All right, so do I have a card base? I do. So yeah, Stacy's birthday is next week, the following week. So if you are interested in sending her, hey Melissa, a birthday card or a gift, she does have an Amazon wish list. Shoot me an email at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com and I will give you the information. All right, so now we just decide which way we want this to go. I think I want to cut this down just a tiny bit. You know what? I'm going to use the decal trimmer. And it's 5.5 to 4 1/4 now, so I will cut it down to 5 1/4 by 4 inches. Yes, if you guys want to order this, there's a couple things I'm going to link here for you that did not link properly. Hold on. Okay, the alcohol inks you can get from one of these two places, Ranger Ink or there's Ranger or scrapbook.com. Those are the two that I would recommend. But also at scrapbook.com you can find this waffle flower birthday thing. I also ordered 2 new hot foil plates from another company. Dare to be Artsy, I think it's called. So I'm waiting for those to arrive. So I'm going to just kind of keep on testing out all of these different hot foil companies for you guys to see how they work out. But this one's waffle flower. And I think I want to pop this up. So we're going to do foam tape. So alcohol inks, some Yupo paper or some Glimmer paper. I'll give you the Spellbinders link too. If you don't have any of that. And of course, a lot of things you can find in my Amazon shop too. And if you have free shipping, I mean, really, that's why we shop from Amazon, is the free shipping. Scrapbook.com has Glimmer 1 and Glimmer 2. I don't know if they're sold out of the Glimmer 1. I think Spellbinders is sold out of the Glimmer 1. So the Glimmer 1 is exactly the same, except the script is the old style script. It's not the newer script. And you get silver and gold foil in your starter pack. And you get a happy birthday and a frame die in your starter pack, hot foil die. On the new Glimmer 2, you get rose gold foil and 2 other dies in your starter pack. So the machine itself is exactly the same. It's just the sample foils and the sample hot foil dies. So if you can buy the Glimmer 1, I recommend that one because it's cheaper. But if you can't, then you'll have to get the Glimmer 2. But that is the only difference. There's no difference in the machine. They did take care of me and to explain everything to me when I got the newer one. They said it's the same machine. It's just different foils and different dies when I asked. So, because I was like, why am I getting an old machine if there's a new one coming out? Okay. All right. So that's all there is to making this. And look at the difference in the 2 hot foil fonts and just changing the colors of the foils. I think this one looks more feminine with the colors. Same rainbow foil, but that scripty and the purples and the pinks and the teals and the blue versus this one, which is more your primary colors. And I used the outline hot foil plate and the hot foil, or the die. And again, if you were interested in the stamp set, you can get all 3. It's a stamp set, die, and hot foils. They're all sold separately, but you can get them at scrapbook.com or at Waffle Flower. So the stamp set is called Happy Birthday Sentiments. And then the dies are Happy Birthday matching dies, which only cut the 2 outlines out. And then the hot foil plates are the one we just used, just still in my machine. You can see it here. And then here's the outline. Now, if you're asking what is the difference between a hot foil die and a cutting die, the hot foil dies are flat, okay? So this is a flat surface. This is designed for the foil to press into this. So you put your paper down, you put your foil, it goes through your die cutting machine, and it presses it all together. It makes a nice sandwich because this hot foil has an adhesive built into it. So once it gets hot and it gets pressed by the die, it will stick to your paper. It's completely different from toner foil. However, the dies have a raised edge. So you see that thin edge there? That is a cutting edge. So you cannot cut out with these, and you cannot foil. Well, let me correct myself. You can foil with these, but they would be a very thin line, and you wouldn't be able to cut it out. So you can't foil and cut with this. So if you wanted to foil this, you could. It would just be this thin outline and all these little squares and triangles and weird pieces in the middle, but you would not be able to cut it out after you foiled it because you would be cutting on the foiled lines. So you can foil with dies, but you cannot cut those with the same dies, if that makes sense, because you would not be able to line them up properly. But I thought this was a really cute set, and I made that easy alcohol ink card just playing around the other night. And I thought I would share that with you guys on how to do it. And if you wanted to go shopping, you can pick all these up at Waffle Flower. The stamp sets are cute because it says, wishing you happy birthday to my favorite person, from all of us to you. Make a wish. You still got it. We love you. From your favorite person. Hoping your day is amazing. Hip, hip, hooray. Just a little late. And happy birthday. And I obviously really like this font. You can hot foil with the word die and then cut out with the shadow die. There isn't a word and a shadow die. Not with this set. With a different set, yes. But not with this set. I would invest in this, but I bought a bunch of foil and the mink and have never used it. Laura Ann, yeah, you got to master the mink before you can master hot foiling. Hot foiling and the mink are so different. Yep. I hear the Glimmer 2 has difference on the heating systems. There's no difference. This is the Glimmer 2 machine. There's no difference. This is the Glimmer 2 machine right here. It's exactly the same. There is no difference. My old plate fits in here. My new plate fits in the old machine. The only difference is the font on it is a cursive Spellbinders Glimmer. And this blinks until you plug this in. Once you plug it in, then it will turn green when the platform's ready, but they are exactly the same. Yep, so I've left mine unplugged so that it cools down. And then once everything cools down, I'll do my tape thing and tape my plates back on. But the only way you can tell the machines apart is, number one, look at the writing. If it's cursive like this Glimmer, then that's the newer machine. If it's printed, that's the older machine. Oh, here it is. Here's the older one. It's a thicker Glimmer hot foil system, where this one says Spellbinders Glimmer. So this is the old one. This is the new one. It's the only difference. Both platforms are interchangeable. They both work if you interchange them. It's all the same. I've tried all the experiments with them. Okay, guys, that's all I have. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And if you have any questions, you missed the live, post it down in the comments. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I am less than 100 away. I think I'm 80 something away from getting 25,000 subscribers. So please share with your crafty friends and please consider subscribing. I'm going to do a giveaway. I have a brand new mink machine I will be giving away, as well as some other goodies. So yeah, if you want to have a chance at winning that, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, guys, and keep on foiling. Bye.